Sip Ashok Chotwani, Sip Samatma, Sip Pankaj, Sip Rajesh, Sip Vinita. I can't see somebody joining. Sip Girish, Sip Sudeep, Sip Sangam, Sip Mrs. Sadhwani, Sip Atmatrai, Sip Yogini, Sip Prabha, Sip Haru, Sip Bliss, Sip Sagai, Sip Parvatiyama, Sip Puja, Sip Sangam, Sip Gautam. And the rest of you, I can't see. Welcome to the call. So, my dear friends, today the administrator is going to put up a very interesting subject, and we all face this challenge. Administrator, the topic, what is our priority? What is our priority? Is it success or money or family or duty or friends or society, religion, God, happiness, peace, or something else? I don't know. What is our priority? So who would like to go? Who would like to go today? I see Ru, Rajesh, Rekha. Ru, Rajesh and Rekha Chaudhary. हाँ, Ru बताइए.
Shivam, Guruji, God is number one priority.
God is number one priority. Very good. Or who's the God? Which God?
Sip.
No, you make up your mind whether it's God or whether it's Sip. Because God is separate and Sip is separate.
Sip.
So Sip है वहाँ पे, लिस्ट में Sip है. Sip में लिस्ट में तो नहीं है.
लिस्ट में Sip तो नहीं है.
लिस्ट में God है, लेकिन you are saying God is Sip. ठीक है?
God is
Okay.
Sip.
So let us look at everybody's opinion and then we will decide. We have got Rajesh Rao. I've been looking for you for the last couple of days. आप है नहीं, शायरी में शायरी का मजा नहीं आता है.
When I was there, I was keeping quiet and listening to.
अच्छा,
when I was seeing the poster, very funny thing came to my mind, and then that thought, so it says बाप बड़ा ना भैया, सबसे बड़ा रुपया.
अरे वाह.
99% people tell this, but the last one is Ruh ka paiya. The soul of the journey is very important.
Oh, Rupaya, Ruh ka paiya.
Ruh ka paiya. So many people understand Rupaya like this, but that is Ruh ka paiya, the journey of the soul. And that comes with peace. So if you have peace, the goal of every goal is peace.
So you are taking the last point in the chart, peace.
Yeah.
What is our priority? Which means that each of you has your own priority. Ru, according to Ru, her priority is Sip. And according to Rajesh, his priority is Ru Kapaya, which is peace. We have Chidanand and Yogini. Yes, Chidanand.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam.
At least my priority is only unification, liberation and unification. Liberation and unification.
वो लिस्ट में है ही नहीं.
Oh, list में है नहीं, because Shanti will give me that Chidanand, and that should give you the realization and unification. वो list में है नहीं. That's why I just wanted to observe that.
Good. Your priority is liberation and unification. Beautiful. I mean, it is. I have put the priority, which is the majority of the world. What is the main priority of the world? I have taken from the internet. The list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've taken that. Thank you. Don't forget your priorities. We will have a discussion at the end. Yogini.
Shivam, sir, my priority is peace. Satchit Anand mein rehna.
So किसके साथ? Somebody else also said peace. हाँ, रुपया वाला. आप you are with Mr. Rupaya. हाँ, Ru ka paiya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Yogini said that. Then we have got. I see Bliss. I see so many. Ru Mataji and Prabha. Yes, Bliss.
Hi, Shwam.
What is our priority?
My priority is love.
It's love. Love is not in the. You mean
happiness.
Love is not in the list? How come they forget love from the list? Okay, love and very funny people, huh? The people who write the chart, very funny people. Love is not in the list. Huh? Love and
Happiness and peace.
love, happiness, and peace. The
Yes.
three most important emotions in this world. In each book of mine, I write eternal happiness, divine
Yeah.
love, and everlasting peace. It has become like I've become a parrot. Every book I write in my sentence, I automatically write these three words. But it's not in the list. Okay, not bad. Let us see. Rekha Parvani. We always give priority to the video people, right? Rekha Parvani, Ru Mataji next. Yes, Rekha.
Shivoham here.
Shivoham.
For me, my priority is Mukti Pana from Rebirth.
Mukti Pana.
Mukti Pana
Mukti
from
from, okay, Mukti Pana, Moksh Pana from Rebirth. This is our dear Rekha. So each of you has got your own priorities. So it's fine. Let us see. Ru Mataji, thank you, Rekha. Ru Mataji.
Thank you, AiR.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
Namaskar. Mataji, बताइए.
शिवोहम शिवोहम.
Shivoham. बताइए.
Guruji, if we have to choose according to the list, then eternal peace and SIP.
अरे आप इटर्नल पीस अलग है, सिप अलग है. डिसाइड करो कौन सा चाहिए आपको.
Both will take us to enlightenment.
Now you are saying third thing. You want enlightenment, or you want sip, or you want
Ultimate-
eternal peace.
Ultimate aim is enlightenment, mukti.
तो ये सब क्या हुआ? ये सब जो लिस्ट बना है सब कचड़ा है क्या?
वो सब
Success,
बेकार है.
success,
वो
हाँ,
money
success.
and everything, success, everything is nothing.
पूरे
In
दुनिया
front
तो
of
उसके पीछे भागती है.
Satchitanand, eternal
whole-
peace and SIP के आगे कुछ नहीं है. Nothing.
Anybody listening to you people will say this call is very boring. Anybody listening to you people will say, what a boring call. Nobody is telling success, money, family, relationships. People give up the world for relationship. People will give up SIP for relationships. But that is how. So
They are
success.
fake relations. Guruji,
Huh?
they are fake relations.
Fake.
They are
Taken वो
fake relations.
So why don't people understand it's fake relationship? Why, if it's fake, then people should know it's fake.
Actually,
So,
they know it, but they don't want to realize it. They know it
but-
in the heart of heart.
Mataji, everybody has a choice. Everybody can choose their priority. Nobody needs to be forced. I cannot force you, Mataji. I cannot force. आप बोल रहे हैं enlightenment आपके लिए होगा. आप किसी और के लिए नहीं होगा. It's okay. Everybody has got their own. Prabha, let's hear Prabha, then Ashok Nichani and Girish. Prabha.
Shivoham Guruji Pranam.
Pranam.
I would say that priority keeps changing according to the circumstances. Like if you have a small child, your priority is to feed him, look after him. At the same time, you want happiness and peace. As the life changes, your priority keeps changing. That's what I have felt. My experience is that.
No, that is okay. That I think that is not a priority.
Every moment the priority changes. In the sense, every particular
Prabha,
time.
Prabha, that is not a priority. That is a compulsion.
Duty,
Don't
your
confuse.
duty towards
Yeah.
family.
So are you saying that duties are your priority? Is that what you're saying?
At one point of time, that was my priority. When my husband was suffering from cancer, I could not think of anything but my duty towards him. With love, I treated him. I mean, for years, my life was revolving only around him and him. I did not leave him for 1 second, not even 1 second. So that point of time, my priority was him. Duty towards him, love towards him, affection towards him. After he passed away, things changed. Then I became more on the spiritual level. I started thinking that I don't want to suffer like what he suffered. So if I don't want to suffer.
So are you telling me that people don't know that suffering is around the corner? We don't know separation
Everybody
is around
knows.
the corner.
No, I think everybody knows that, but
then what should be our priority before it?
Priority should be enlightenment and peace, happiness.
So now,
that should.
Now
and right now, my priority is that, because I'm not missing on your call at all. I have got so much involved in this that yesterday I was traveling in the car. I logged in and I heard you. properly. Like, you know, I don't feel like,
thank you, Prabha.
so
That,
I'm
that is
enjoying
your
it.
commit. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
my
is your
commitment,
commitment to the
yes.
call.
Yeah.
But let me tell you one thing. See, if your priority was enlightenment, that does not mean that when your husband was sick, you would not have taken care of him. You could have seen SIP in him. You could have seen the divine in him and taken care
Yeah,
of
that's
him.
what I did. He was God for me that particular point of time.
But what I'm telling you is that we have to have a clear priority in our life.
Yeah.
And because we do not have a clear priority, we are moving in different directions. And
That's
because we are moving in different directions, we will never reach a destination.
That's
How
true.
do you reach a destination?
And at that point of time, Guruji, what used to happen, I would have that form Bhagavan, jaise, you know, Bhagavan ki murti, Swaroop. I needed a Swaroop to cling on to. So I used to pray Ram Bhagavan, kind of. But slowly I realized that there should be no Swaroop for the God, no Swaroop for reaching the enlightenment. There should be Swaroopless, like, you know, there should not be any formless.
Thank you. So let me take a moment's pause and go on to Girish and Ashok Nichani.
Yeah,
let me take a moment's pause.
Thank you for hearing me.
Thank you, Prabha. But I'm taking your point. I'm taking your point as a key, and I'm just doing a small reflection.
Right.
See, many of you have spoken. Some of you have said our focus it started with God, SIP, peace, happiness, enlightenment, mukti, moksha, liberation. But my dear friends, if you take this list and you go to your friends and ask them, none of them will talk of this list we are talking about.
Very true.
They will tell you money, success, name, fame, relationships, duties, family, society, religion, God, and of course, happiness and peace. Everybody will have happiness and peace in the list. But we do not realize what is the purpose of our existence. The purpose of our existence is very clear. There is a purpose of our existence. But just because we do not realize it does not mean that's not our purpose. That is why a call like this gives you a very deep insight.
Required, yes.
Some of you speak, some of you listen, but that's why I ask all of you to speak. Why do I ask all of you to speak? Because when you speak, you get engaged. When you speak, you get involved. When you speak, you get transformed. Because otherwise you're just listening. This is just like listening to the television or listening to a radio. That doesn't mean that you will get transformed. You have to get engaged in the conversation. So let us listen to Girish and Ashok Nichani. Thank you, Prabha. Let us see what other opinions, other priorities people have. Girish.
Priority is योग में रहूं, मन मेरा ना भटके.
योग में रहूं और मन मेरा ना भटके. So it's a great priority, and nobody has got this priority. How can I be in yoga and not distracted? How can I be united, connected, and not distracted? Because we get distracted. The mind is a shaitan, the mind is a monkey, the mind is a rascal. I've just started writing the second edition today of this book. The mind is a rascal. We finished 3 Peaks of Happiness, second edition. We finished I Am Not I, second edition. And today I started Mind is a Rascal, second edition. We are taking 3 books and we are rewriting the book with a new perspective, some additional perspective. But as long as the mind is controlling us, Girish, we cannot be in yoga. If the mind is controlling us, the mind is got a goal. It has to distract us. The mind has a goal because the moment we are focused, the mind is dead. The mind doesn't want to die. The mind wants to be alive. The mind wants its presence to be felt. And so it keeps on bombarding us with thoughts, fear, worry, stress, anxiety, depression. It creates so many illusory thoughts. You know, Girish, that's why if there's a handful of diamonds and there's a handful of charcoal, the mind will make us choose charcoal. The mind will tell us, oh, charcoal is better, you can cook your food. Diamonds is useless because diamonds will only shine, it will be useless. The mind will convince us to throw the diamonds and pick the charcoal. But that's the job of the mind. The mind is to create ignorance. The mind is to create shaitan. Huh? मन बड़ा है चोर चैन चुराता है डर और चिंता में हमें डुबाता है. So Girish, good. Girish says yoga and no distraction of the mind. We have got Ashok Nichani and then Harsh. Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Saji.
Shivam Ashok.
For me, it's God. It is SIP.
SIP. Good.
Because,
Beautiful.
because if I'm under him, I don't need anything else.
Beautiful.
Automatically, it comes like an umbrella. He's covering me.
How many people are as intelligent as you to say, if I get SIP, I don't need anything else? How many people are intelligent like this, Ashok? People are running after all the other attractions of the world. People are caught in duty. People are caught in success, in money, in relationships, in society, in religion. How many people can tell like you, Ashok? Huh?
Very few.
Which is that song? Which is the song it says? चाहूं तुझे तू मुझसे एक पल भी दूर न हो. If I get you, I seek nothing else.
छोड़ू ना मैं तेरा हाथ, तू है मेरे भोलेनाथ.
छोड़ के सारी दुनिया में तेरे लिए मैं जीता हूँ तो बस तुझे पाने के लिए. कुछ भी चाहता नहीं मैं इस संसार से, तू मिला तो बहुत जिंदगी के लिए. But Ashok Nichani, the problem, I'm happy. See, when I come to this call, I am inspired by all of you. Because I see so many devas, and devis in front of me. So many devas and devis in front of me. But in this world, we have too many scoundrels. Because the world is a very material world. People are just running like mad people running behind a race. And some people are not mad, but some people are caught by the mind. And some people are enveloped in ignorance. And some people are slaves of the ego. So there are different problems, my dear friends. It is not easy. Today, I am fortunate. I feel grateful to SIP. I tell SIP, you stop. I would have been like a madman running after business. I shut my business 2007. 15 years back, I shut my business. I would have been running like a madman. Even today, I would have been running like a madman. But SIP has blessed me. And you all have given me the opportunity to create such a beautiful journey. Every day, our journey, every day this satsang, every day this meeting is a meeting of SIP. Thank you, Ashok Nichani. Atmatrai, and then we have got Harsh. Yes, Atmatrai.
Shivam, sir.
Sure.
Sir, today I'm looking everybody as a SIP. It's my priority. And I'm trying maximum live in truth consciousness.
So therefore?
So SIP to see SIP in all. This is my priority.
Very good. Very beautiful. Priority is to see SIP in all. Basically, it means God realization. Atmatrai, that means it's that to see SIP in all is that is प्रभु तो है हर जगह हर शय में वो है कोई जगह ना जहाँ वो नहीं है. So there are many different songs. Today we were hearing this new song on the same matter. And how many of you have heard this song? Ashok Nichani may have heard this song. Atmatrai, have you heard this song, Atmatrai? It says,
which one?
It says, जो ऊपर वाला वही अंदर वाला परमात्मा ही है आत्मा परमात्मा ही है आत्मा. हाँ, जो ऊपर वाला वही अंदर वाला.
Yes,
जो
yes, very
ऊपर
nice.
वाला. हाँ, तो
Mhm.
वही. हाँ, so this is a beautiful song. It says, एहसास जिसको सच का है होता, वही है तो जानता है ये बात. दिल जो धड़कता शक्ति तेरी है, मैं क्या
Yes.
हूँ मैं तो कुछ भी ना. The problem comes with what? The problem comes with man. The problem
Yes,
comes with
yes.
the ego.
Huh,
Why
huh.
do we
Right,
why do
sir.
we not achieve SIP? Why we don't achieve SIP?
Hmm.
Why we don't achieve
Mm,
SIP?
हाँ.
Because
और
of the ego.
yes,
Because
sir.
of the ego. If you let go of the ego, if you let go of the ego, you will find God.
Definitely.
You will want. We have written a book. We have written a book. Let go of the ego, and you will find God. It's a book. Huh?
I see. Yeah, yeah.
Have you heard that song, Atmatra? Have you heard that song? It says, "Prabhu और अपने, प्रभु और अपने फर्क नहीं है." Have you heard that song? सांसों की माला में
हाँ, ये-
सिमरू मैं
प्रभु और
का
अपने बीच है
नाम.
पर्दा.
हाँ, 700 की माला
प्रभु
का
और
सुना है
हम
आपसे.
में बीच है पर्दा. हाँ, प्रभु और अपने बीच है पर्दा, है जो ये अहंकार. हाँ, आत्मत्रय. प्रभु और अपने बीच है पर्दा, है जो ये अहंकार. पर्दा को जो छोड़ा, अहंकार को जो छोड़ा, अहंकार को जो छोड़ा, उसको मिल गया भगवान. So are we ready to let go of the ego? This I. There is no I. There is no I. I think Chidanand sent us some videos of the Nobel Prize of 2022. Chidanand sent some videos of Nobel Prize of 2022.
No, Dadaji said
They have been given. It has been given to the 3 physicists of quantum mechanics and quantum physics, who believe that this world is an illusion. This world, they say, Nobel Prize winners say, this world is an illusion. I don't know how I hope I've not got wrong videos, but I was watching the videos. Anyway, we will move on. Thank you, Atmatrai. Harsh Agarwal, Rekha, and then Ru wants to speak. Harsh.
Thank you, sir.
Shivam, sir.
Shivoham.
My question is, why do we see dreams?
Why do we see dreams?
Yeah. And another question is, do they have any hidden message?
Dreams, the answer to why do we see dreams is the same answer as why do we think thoughts. Why do we think thoughts? Because we have a mind. And why do we think dreams? Because dreams are thoughts when we are asleep. Dreams are nothing but the mind during the subconscious state of sleeping. And what is the effect of dreams? Nothing. Nothing. But if you are going to let that thought continue after you wake up, then they will impact your thoughts, will impact your feelings, your actions, your mood. Your dream can influence your mood. If you carry the dream after you wake up, if when you wake up, you wipe off the dream, then there is no continuation. But if you think of the dream, then it becomes feelings, it becomes mood. Okay, Rekha Chaudhary and Ru. Rekha Chaudhary. Ru, continue, Ru. रेखा, आपका ऑडियो कुछ ठीक नहीं है, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. नहीं, आपका ऑडियो ठीक नहीं, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. Check your audio connection. Can you all hear what she's talking? Anybody can hear?
Priority is that I should be in
Bhakti
yoga.
yoga.
No, what's the question?
how bhakti be a bhakti yoga?
How bhakti?
How bhakti should be a bhakti yoga?
How bhakti should be bhakti yoga? By creating yoga when you're doing bhakti. Yoga is union with the divine. If there is bhakti, there is only devotion. Bhakti yoga is using devotion to be in yoga. When your devotion unites you with God, not your not you're ringing Aarti bell and you're saying, Aaj prasadam kya milega, ding, 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 Aarti, Om Namah Shivaya, Aaj hame puri bhaji chahiye prasadam ke liye, oh Prabhu ji, meri beti ko class mein first lana. This is not bhakti yoga. This is beggar. This is begging God. It is begging in devotion. Bhakti yoga is different. Bhakti yoga is becoming one with God.
One more question. Now, if I cook food for my daughter, then I think that I'm cooking food for God. But then it becomes a karma for my daughter. No.
There's no karma for your daughter. Eating food is not a karma. Okay. So your second question is over. Ru and then Prabha. Ru bolo.
Guruji, I don't know, but it has started happening 1 month back.
Okay.
When my matlab, husband-wife they stay, no, so sometimes something happens. Then my husband tells me this. And then as soon as he finishes, I go inside and I go to sleep. Then I am sleeping for 2 hours.
Then?
Then I get up, and by the time I get up, it is all gone. So at night also it happens. If you say something, I don't reply. I simply listen and come and sleep.
Okay. So you know, instead of saying something unpleasant or having an argument or having a fight, it's better to just go and sleep.
Yes. So the matter subsides by itself. After so many years, Guruji, I got this method.
No, but sometimes this can become a roller coaster. He can even get more angry about you just going and sleeping. So be careful.
Yeah, that is also right. Kisko koi farak nahi padta, ye to so jate hain.
He may think you're trying to insult him. So so be little cautious. Don't be indifferent. Okay. You have to go, but you have to say okay, what you say is okay. Good night, and go and sleep. Not you don't go in a bad way. So you have to and see sip in all. If you see sip in all, then you will not react to other people. See, the problem is we are always finding fault with other people. So that's something we should not do. Okay.
Yes, he tells me that small things I overlook, main things I have to say.
Okay, we have a new participant, Tina. Yes, Tina, you want to ask a question? Welcome to the call. Please unmute. Please unmute, Tina. You have to unmute. Yes, please.
I've been listening to you since yesterday. I just like to know, do dreams come true?
What is that?
I've been joining your group since yesterday.
Yes.
I just like to know. I mean, I've been very interested. It was very interesting, and I very much appreciate. It was very an interesting topic for me to know more about it. All I ask is, do dreams come true?
You know what dreams are? Dreams are just thoughts when you are sleeping. So if every time you have a thought, will the thought come true? Is it every time you have a thought? Suppose you have a thought today that you should win a lottery. Will it come true?
No.
So the only dreams that come true, there are some dreams that come true. You know which dreams?
Yeah,
you know?
No.
The dreams that you see when you are not sleeping. The only dreams that come true are the dreams when you see when you are awake. Because just to tell you, you are pulling me back to 20-year-old Mr. AiR, what Mr. AiR was 20 years back. 20 years back, I would tell people, when you see a dream, then you get a team, you put some beams, you put a gleam, you have a scheme, and then your dream will come true. So if you want to get to that, because I don't give people this advice anymore, because this is commercial advice, this is success advice. So, but you caught me by the neck. So if you have a dream when you're awake, that dream must have a scheme, and for that you must get a team, and you need to put some beams, and then you put a gleam or that sparkle of excellence, then the dream will come true. But these are not the dreams when you sleep. These are dreams when you're awake. But other than that, no dream comes true, because dream is just a job of the rascal mind. The mind is a rascal. It is just fooling us into believing the dream will come true.
Yes,
okay, Tina, I hope you got the answer.
Yes, thank you very much.
And try to get ask us more questions on life, on happiness, on enlightenment, on spirituality. You will find more fulfillment, and I look forward to you being in the call. Thank you.
Thank
Prabha.
you. Thank you.
Prabha. Thank you.
Pranam Gurudev, Guruji.
Namaskar.
I would like to ask one question. How do you go from Sagun Sakar to Nirgun Nirakar? Like we have been from the childhood taught that you pray God. So there is a Murti. As I told you earlier also, there is Ram Bhagavan all the time in the mind. That is Sagun Sakar. But now that what you are teaching is there is no God, there is Sip in everything. So to change from Sagun Sakar to Nirgun Nirakar.
Do you have any children? You have children?
I have one son, 31 years old son. Yeah.
When you remember your son, when you used to go to LKG and KG and first standard, second standard, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
He used to wear half knicker or full pant?
Half chaddi,
half
yeah.
pant. Then when he went to university also, you give him half pant only?
No, then full pant. Yeah.
Why you gave full pant?
He decided himself.
No,
it was not my duty to give.
Because just like we leave our half pants and we wear full pants, just like we leave a kindergarten of religion and we go to university of spirituality, you go from Akar to Nirakar. Akar is when you are ignorant. Prabha, when we are ignorant to believe कि Hanuman ki jai, and Hanuman, when Lakshman needed what do you call it?
Booty. Jadi booty.
Jadi booty. See, all our mythological masters are here in this call. So when you wanted Sanjeevani, they will tell you the whole story, what happened. Then he went flying to Himalayas. Then this poor Vanar, as they call the monkey god, they called him Vanar, I think. He could not understand which is this Sanjeevani Bani Booty. So he just lifted the Himalayas in his hand and he came flying to Lakshmana. Now you're going to believe that? You want to believe, you can believe. If you are going to believe that Lord Shiva, when he got angry, he told Parvati, who the hell is this guy who is standing outside that's stopping me from coming to you? And Shiva got angry and Shiva cut the head off his son. And then he had nothing else to do. He found an elephant going nearby and he caught the elephant and he cut. So now, Prabha, you want to believe in all these things? Please believe.
No, I don't want to.
Nobody,
so that's why
nobody stops you, Prabha. Prabha, nobody stops you from believing in these stories.
Earlier, like that's why I'm asking you that one. You know, as a child, as an adult, I have been trained like this. So I've been taught.
Now let me tell you. Now let me tell you. As a child, we can wear half pants, but when we grow back, we must wear full pants.
I'm getting your point.
As a child, we can believe in Hanuman and Ganapati because they are very interesting
fascinating characters. Yeah, but now we have to. Yeah. True.
Now you have to understand. You know, have you heard this bhajan, Prabha? Have you heard this bhajan? It says, Prabhu paas hai, kan kan mein hai, Prabhu hai shakti, sarva shakti wo hai, Prabhu hai anant, anadi wo hai, Prabhu hai amar, sarva shakti wo hai paas, दूर नहीं,
beautiful,
कण कण में वो तो है. So Prabhu is not a vyakti. Prabhu is a shakti. Prabhu is not a vyakti. Prabhu
I've
is a shakti.
started reading your book that God is not God. It's that book. Your book I've started reading on your.
I'm happy. I'm happy you're reading. So, I think
I got the point. Yeah.
We have to move from the state of ignorance to a state of enlightenment. This is very, very important. Okay.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. We have any more questions before we have a few more minutes before we close? So, my dear friends, before I see, is anybody there? The question? I see nobody the question. Let me put the points together first of all. My dear friends, today's subject, before you ask me more questions, is this. Today's subject is, what is your priority? Today's subject is, what is your priority? And the priority is this. It can be anything. For me, you know what was my priority for 25 years? You know what was my priority for 25 years? Money, money, more money. Success, success, more success. Name, fame, and more name. I used to be covered by BBC. I used to be covered by Asia News, Wall Street Journal, Business World, India Today, Business Today. I was on the cover page of the first Business Today magazine that came to India before it was launched. I was on the cover page. Then it got delayed and they took my picture and they put Ratan Tata's picture. So I used to get a kick with all this. But then I realized that success is not happiness. Happiness is success. I realized that our goal is not achievement. We have to take a step onto fulfillment, and then we have to scale the peak of enlightenment. My dear friends, I used to be bound by duties. Today I have no duties. Today I have only one duty. I have just one duty, and the duty is to attain SIP. I have only one duty, and the duty is SIP, SIP, and SIP. There's only one thing on my lip, and it is SIP. There's only one ship. There is only one trip. I have only one ship. I have only one trip. There is only one thing on my lip, and that is SIP, SIP, and SIP. Whatever I do, I may be sitting in Switzerland. You may be thinking what I'm doing in Switzerland. You see the mountains here behind? This is a place on top of the mountain near Geneva. But I am only in yoga with SIP. I brought my Guruji here. I brought Dada Vaswani here in 2017 when he was 99 years old, his last holiday of his life. And he told me this is heaven. So these are places we come to. I don't know if Dasi is on the call or not. But Dasi was also there on this trip. So my dear friends, it's very important. Our priority, we should not lose our priority because we have only one life to live. And in this one life, if we slip, and another slip, if we slip and we don't attain SIP, then we will dip. We will dip. And then we will lose grip of this one life that we have. We have only one life. Only one life. And it's up to us. You want to waste this one life? But I asked my Guruji, what about my duty to my family? My Guruji smiled. He smiled. He told me, you do your duty to your family. You do your duty to your father. I will do my duty to my real father, who is up there. What a master he was. What a master my master was. He told me, you do to you. He told me, you do your duty to your earthly father. I will do my duty to the heavenly father. You choose if your earthly relationships are more important, so be it. For me, my divine relationships are more important. So my dear friends, it is for us to make the priority clear. I told you I was chasing money and success and achievement for 25 years. Am I a madman? Am I a crazy man to leave that? I have made a choice. What holds us back in this life? Duty, lust, shame. We must have the courage. You must have the guts to get out of the ruts. Because we are in the ruts. Ruts means we are caught in thought. We are slave of the mind. The mind fools us into believing wrong priorities. And because we are in wrong priorities, na bibi, na bachcha, na baap bada, na bhaiya. The whole thing is that ke bhaiya sabse bada rupaiya. Is that the right song? I don't know. I must be singing the song after 25 years. Huh? In
Right,
the song
sir.
he says, na bibi, na bachcha, na baap bada, na bhaiya. The whole thing is that ke bhaiya sabse bada rupaiya. But our Rajesh told us, rupaiya. जो रूह का पहिया में है वो रुपया से क्या करेगा? जो रूह के पहिया में है, जो who is on the wheel of the रूह, who understands the power of रूह. रूह is the atma, रूह is SIP, रूह is divine. जो रूह के पहिया में है वो रुपया से क्या करेगा? हिंदी में बोलते हैं जो रूह के पहिया में है वो रुपया सा क्या करेगा, और जो सिप के नशे में है, वो जो सिप के नशे में है ये दुनिया के नशा से क्या करेगा। जो सिप के नशे में है ये दुनिया के नशे से क्या करेगा। जो अविद्या में जिएगा, जो अविद्या में जिएगा वो मरेगा। जो प्रभु को पाएगा वो तो अमर हो जाएगा। जो प्रभु को पाएगा वो तो अमर हो जाएगा, लेकिन जो अविद्या में जिएगा The choice is ours, my dear friend. Today's subject is very important. Choose your priority. Don't lose your priority. Because if you get an opportunity to choose and you lose, then you are lose. This lose. If you get a choice to choose and you lose, then you are a bada lose, screw lose. With that little note, I look forward to your divine presence tomorrow with folded hands.